Okay, so if you get a bit of a longer towel ready for your mobilisation, roll the towel so it's nice and rolled up. And then you're going to place the towel onto this part of your head. So if you pop the towel there, and it's easier, as you can see, with a longer towel, and you'll bring your elbows in together, not too close, but this width apart, shoulder width apart, and you want to be pulling your left arm out straight and looking over to your right. So you're going to look to with your eyes towards the ceiling, and then you're going to pull the towel around to your left side, almost straight out in front of you, but there's a twist. So it's only, the only bit moving is your neck and your head. So you get the towel behind, you pull it up a little bit towards the ceiling, and then you bring your left arm straight out in front of you, and then you'll feel the twist into the neck, and then you come off. So you do pull to the ceiling, eyes up, and around. Good. You should feel the stretch in the neck. You do that both sides 4 to 8 times. Do it nice and slow and take deep breaths throughout. The next one is going to be the rhomboid stretch that we went through. And this is where you interlock your fingers and push them out in front of you. So you're going to push your hands away from you, keeping your head forward. You're then going to tuck your chin down to your chest and hold for 20 seconds. Taking deep breaths throughout. If anything gets too painful, then come off and start again. But make sure you're always pushing your shoulders away from you as well. Don't just have them sat back here. Push away. Good. And you'll do that stretch 3 times. You don't want to do too much too soon. And then we'll go on to the deltoid stretch, but it also hits the rhomboids, which are in that part of your back, behind the scapula, your shoulder blade. So you bring the arm across your chest, making sure your opposite arm is going below your elbow, not on the joint. So below the elbow. And then you're gonna, rather than having your shoulder up here, you're gonna pull your shoulder down, and with the opposite arm, you're gonna pull that in towards your chest as well. And you can hold this for 10 seconds, is usually good enough for this one. And then you can do this 3 times as well. Obviously do both sides, and if you get any pain that is hurting too much, then just stop. If you then go to the upper trap one, where you put a few fingers into the upper trap, press down a little bit but not too much, don't cause yourself too much pain, and then you're going to take your ear to the opposite shoulder. Now it'll be a little bit uncomfortable, but it shouldn't be painful. And then you slowly move up the upper trap, so your fingers will move from here up, and so do that 3 times. And hold that for 10 seconds each time you press down. And then there is another one. I didn't show you this one, but it's quite easy to do. You're gonna turn your chin to the opposite side, and then you're gonna sniff your armpit, and then you're gonna bring that arm up above your head, and you're gonna slightly add a little bit of pressure and pull down, so you'll feel that stretch all in the back of the neck there. Take nice deep breaths throughout. It's really hard to talk during that stretch because it kind of blocks your airway. and hold that one for between 10 and 20 seconds, depending on how painful it is for you. Again, do that both sides. Then you've got the nerve slider gliders that we went through. The main one for you to focus on is the medial nerve. So this is where we bring our arm out to shoulder height, point our fingers to the floor, take our ear to the opposite shoulder, and we should feel that pain all down there going into the palm of our hand. And then we'll slowly come up and off that nerve stretch and bring our head and hand to meet. And then we'll go again. So we'll bring the arm back down, fingers to the floor, ear to opposite shoulder. And you should feel this all in your palm as well. And then slowly come off. So with that one, each time you hold this position, hold it for 5 to 8 seconds and then come off. And you're going to do that one 4 to 8 repetitions on each side. So that's the medial nerve slider glider. Then we're going to go on to the ulnar nerve, because these are the ones that need to be worked on mostly. So you put these two fingers together. That's not very clear. These two. And then pop them together. Point your pinky out. And then you'll bring your arm up, wrist back. So you like this position. So not that way, that way. And then you'll bring up your arm, and that'll make your palm go in towards your face. So if you do that, and then you can take your ear to the opposite shoulder, you should feel that stretch all down there. Or it feels a bit like quite painful, but that's good because that's working. Then we come off and then we go back on. And again, we'll do that 4 to 8 times. If you experience more tingling and say numbness, just don't do as many. Just stop and let me know if it's caused too much tingling. And then we will do another general neck stretch. Neck stretch. So you'll bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Always work on the bad side first, and then add gentle pressure with the hand to feel the stretch more into that muscle. And then you can do little neck circles as well, and you can probably feel that muscle stretch. Again, we're going to look at there's lots of different stretches. So we're going to turn our chin to our left shoulder. We're going to look up slightly towards the ceiling, and you should feel this here. And then you're going to add gentle pressure to feel the stretch in the neck. And then we'll go on to just some muscle activation of the back of the neck. So you're going to pop your hand in front of your head. Seems very silly, but you're going to try and push your head into your hand. So you just do that for 5 seconds, then you come off, and then get your hand in front of your head again and go 5 seconds. So you're really pushing your head into your hand quite hard. It's actually quite hard to not shake as well, as you can probably tell. And then you're going to do the same but back. So you're going to push your head back into your hand. If it's easier, you could probably stand against a wall. So you'll hold that push back for 5 seconds and see how you go. Do 3 to 6 repetitions of the push just to activate the muscle a little bit more. And then we will do some mine's gone blank. Some chin tucks, because that's really good to start getting movement back in the neck. So you're going to give yourself a double or triple chin. I really hate showing this one, so don't show this part of the video to anyone, just yourself. Okay, so you're going to tuck your chin, and then you'll get a double chin like me, and then you're going to go for like a triple chin, but then come forward and then double. It's really funny. I hate that one, but it's really good for the vertebrae as well. I'll just do it side on so you can see. So you stick your head forward, and then you go double chin, and then forward again, double chin, and you'll do that 6 to 8 repetitions, that one, because it's quite easy and it's just gathering a bit more movement, as well as we'll just do simple things just to get more movement back in the neck. You'll go head side to side as far as you can go. Everyone's different and everyone has different mobility within the neck. Hopefully they help for now, and if you get any pain or discomfort during any of the exercises and stretches that I've shown, message me, don't be afraid. You may be doing it slightly different to what you've seen on the video, or you've taken it a different way, but don't be afraid to ask more questions. No question is a silly question. If the stretch you're feeling is too easy, then just let me know and I can give you a little bit harder of a stretch until we can get hands-on treatment. Hopefully you enjoyed our consultation, and I look forward to helping you with your pain.